And we can all breathe. Arsenal 3, Bournemouth 2, 5-goal thriller. We start 2026 in the same way we left 2025, 3 points. Declan twice, obviously making the difference. Shout to Gabriel Magalhaes for obviously rectifying his mistake, and it was a calamitous mistake. He saved us more times than he's made mistakes, so it's all good. And yeah, man, we done what we needed to do. I know some of you are probably going to be cheering on Chelsea against Man City. Me personally, I hope City slap them. I know people, it is what it is. All we need to do is do our job. Pardon me, and at this moment in time, we've got a decent lead. I was just about to say a comfortable lead. We've got a decent lead at the top of the table. 48 points, people. Again, Man City do have a game in hand, but they're on 41 now. If anyone can chase us down, it is them. We have been in this scenario before. But again, I keep saying this. The best thing is I don't think Arsenal have hit the upper echelons of performance. So we do need to do that. I still don't think we've pieced together. I'm not even saying it has to happen in a row, but in the Premier League, I don't feel we've had too many perfect kind of 90 minutes. We're still conceding some cheap goals. The good news is, we're 5 unbeaten on the trot now, people. Obviously, in the last 2 games, what's that, 7 goals? So we've now shown an element of clinicalness. So with the injuries, with us making mistakes and all of this, if we can go up the gears in the second half of the season, it's great. And to a degree, I can't lie, man. During the festive period, to a degree, it's just about getting results and most importantly, points on the board. We're playing in every competition this month. We all know who we've got next Thursday in Liverpool. It's one of 2 big tests to open 2026 down. We know about Bournemouth. They beat us twice last year. Obviously, Ariola's a great manager. They're going to lose Semenyo, but they've got qualities. They can go long. They can play in the pockets. They're a horrible team to play against. And you know what? Their home form isn't the best of recent, but boy, they play like that, they're going to pick up some home victories. But it was anxious, man. I mean, of recent, we've had those nervy kind of half an hours. I mean, I must admit, owing to the fact that we have made it a bit of a habit of conceding late goals, I did think when they had that last throw in at the end that we might be in trouble. But fortunately, everything came to plan. Sorry, people, man. Sugar always tastes sweeter when your team wins. So yeah, we're top of the league. Everything's all great at this moment in time, but we just need to keep it flowing and keep it going. It's also nice to see Odegaard and Saka get some assists where Rice's goals are concerned. Big up Gabriel Magalhaes, as already stated, people. As I said, we've won 5 consecutive matches in the Premier League. We beat Wolves 2-1. We beat Everton away from home. We beat Brighton. We beat Aston Villa, and we beat Bournemouth. And everybody knows how critical I've been of Arsenal this season away from home. So I will take the points and just keep it moving. Lord knows the beautiful thing about the Premier League is we've got many a difficult away game to come, people. So yeah, take the good and make it great. Address the evident areas of improvement. And let's be better against Liverpool at the Emirates. Declan Rice, the man of the moment. We are in a great position. We've been here before. It's about keeping that mentality and not getting complacent. The man said it there. It's key word, not getting complacent. We haven't earned the right to be complacent. You can be complacent in May if that's what you want to do. When the season's played, we're top of the table and we've played 38 games. And even then, the next goal has to be retaining the Premier League and then probably focusing on dominating the Champions League and things of that ilk. So yeah, we're unbeaten in our last 7 games in all comps, by the way, as well, folks. We have to lead the Declan Rice propaganda. How can he make 105 million look just look cheap? And the man's not fully fit. There were elements of that game. He looked like he was still struggling with his knee. I think he helped us manage the game well in the second half. Obviously, without his goals, we dropped 2 points there. 80 touches, 48 of 58 successful passes, 1 possession 8 times, won 4 duels, made 3 clearances, had 2 shots on target, created 1 chance and had 2 goals, and got his first ever Premier League brace. On his possible hat-trick, I was thinking one more cut back to me, please. I was gutted to not get a hat-trick, but I'll keep trying. Not going to lie, even the runs, the guy just takes everything in his stride, man. Like, he really is becoming an all-complete midfielder, can defend, get goals. There's nothing the man can't do, man. Pleasure to have you at this football club, man, who is starting to believe. We just got to keep going, boy. We just have to keep going. Keep your feet on the ground, man. But every game that ticks over is what it is. Declan Rice did speak on GYOKERES, in which he said it's tough for him because defenders are so tight to him, but he's working so hard. Pardon me again. I see him in training. I see how he works. Such a good guy. It will start to click for him. Everyone is with him because what he's doing for us, even though he hasn't scored, how he's helping us to press and hold the ball up. You see for the second goal, he holds 2 of them off really well. Good things are going to come. But careful when people are in my watch along, they're telling me he's not involved. That's someone that was on the pitch, and that's Declan twice. So I'm going to take his words for gospel. And I agree with this tweet. People who don't understand the concept of, well, I'm not going to say gravity, but gravity will tell you Gyökeres played no role in this Rice first goal. His run attracted 5 defenders, making Odegaard free to slot a pass through to Rice. No other Arsenal strikers did. I think everyone can do that, but it's intelligence from Rice. And to be fair, Gabriel Magalhaes and Declan Rice, but for the 3 goals you two scored between each other, could probably teach Gyökeres a thing or two about movement. Even that, I don't want to be disrespectful to Gyökeres because you have scored goals in your career. Maybe it's more the team dynamics. You know the type of language I'm on, but I said enough. I'm just watching everyone else now. Got to know how people react to it in real time. You're right, man. You are right, boy. But there'll be a time. Let's just make sure we get this over the line. Then we could talk. Declan Rice has also hailed up Zubamendi. Where's all my Zubamendi and Odegaard haters that tell me I make bare excuses and I do this and that? I ain't seen you for a minute. I know when they inevitably have a woeful game, you're going to be on me. And big up to everyone who thought it was going to be a successful hate-along against Arsenal Football Club. I don't blame you. Magalhaes don't really make mistakes. Areola is a good gaffer. We thought surely Arsenal are going to drop points. And we are at some point this season. But it weren't today. And it's not on Thursday. Calm down, DG. But yeah, Declan Rice has hailed the impact of Zubamendi. Specifically, what has he said? And let's zoom in a bit. I can barely see. I think don't underestimate to come from La Liga to come into this team. He's not the biggest guy or the strongest, but his brain, the way it works, allows the team to function in such a good way. He's been unreal. He's played so many minutes for us. The way he gets on the ball, obviously he's Spain's number 6 at the minute, and rightly so. You see the quality he brings, the calmness, the composure, the way he thinks. It's been great to play with him. I'm learning a lot. We've built a really good partnership. So long may that continue because we're both young, we're both fresh, and we want to continue together. And he also bigged up Gyökeres. I think we've gone over the Gyökeres thing. It's tough because he's got 2 defenders on him all game, all over him. So he has to use his strength. He has to do all he can to help the team. And with that goal, without him making that run from Gabby's flick and holding it and setting it off to Martin, that goal wouldn't happen. I mean, any decent football fan could see that, innit? Any decent fan could see that. Declan Rice is mustard. Zubi is the glue that allows him and the team to play well. They complement each other too well. Wenger's agent, I can't say it any better. James, appreciate you. As the man has said, smash the like button and let me know your thoughts, people. That was a pivotal moment in the game for us. The game for us to turn the game on its head. I see how hard he hits the ball. And when that space arrives for him and the ball's arriving at his feet to score goals, he will 100% score. By the minute, defenders in the Premier League want to be able to stop Gyökeres because he's one of the best strikers in the world. Trust me, he's doing unbelievably for us. We wouldn't be where we are without him. You know what, Rice? Even if you don't agree with that, I respect you to defend your partners, them in public. I respect it. 296 Premier League appearances for Rice. Just shy of 300. Absolutely ridiculous because I still actually remember his West Ham debut and that initial debut season. So yeah, we've gone over the Gyökeres stuff already, people. I mate Noni Madueke. Noni had a good game as well. Noni had a very good game, man. Obviously, the only thing you did bad is that shot, man. That, you know, because just before that, we broke down the right. Timber couldn't find a teammate. And then just after that, obviously, Noni had that great bit of play down the right where he's done everything right, but forget to put his shooting boots on, innit? Shout out to him because it's his move, his play down the right hand side that eventually led to Magalhaes scoring. But I make the man right. On the title talk, we talk about it. You have to embrace that pressure. We're in front right now. Everyone's got to chase us, and we've got to keep doing our thing, keep winning games, and that's what we'll try to do. Can't ask anything more than that. I mean, I don't look at the league table, but it's nice to know. Arsenal have now won their last 4 Premier League matches, coming against teams they failed to beat in the equivalent fixtures last season. Pardon me, ironically, Declan Rice was a big talking point about Brighton at home last season. We obviously lost to Bournemouth twice last season. We drew with Aston Villa and we drew with Everton. This season, we beat Everton away, beat Brighton at home, beat Aston Villa at home, and now obviously from available 12 points, owing to winning 3-2 against Bournemouth, 12 from 12 people. I need to hear the talk about Martin Odegaard. Just annoying to concede a goal again to make it chaotic in the end. We move on, but lots of things we've done much better. 3 points, a win, and we move on. We have to because I don't care what Liverpool are doing this season or what Liverpool look like. They're going to put their best foot forward and have the best version of themselves, man. A man said 2 months in Dagestan will be great for Yok, man. Damn, bloody hell. Bloody hell. Martin Odegaard has goal involvements in each of his last 3 appearances. He got an assist today. So, yeah, our captain's getting into the groove of things, man. That's the mentality we need. Mikel Arteta praises remarkable Gabriel and Declan after Premier League victory over Bournemouth. And we've seen several mistakes. Raya saves us 9 times out of 10. He's made mistakes. Gabriel Magalhaes has saved us many times. He makes mistakes. This is what things happen. This is what happens. Obviously, mistakes made in defense are more costly, but footballers will make mistakes. They will. And obviously, Magalhaes has more credit in the bank than other individuals, so we're a bit easy on him, and it is nice to see you score. It is a very different context to the Villa game to put ourselves into a very difficult position with the manner we conceded the first goal. But what Gabby has done was remarkable. He showed leadership and unity. We then grew into the game and scored 2 great goals. We'll learn from the first goal conceded. Now, I'm very critical when we concede. I am back, social. I am very critical when we concede goals, yeah. But that one there, just Magalhaes in it. You've tried to be a bit too cute and clever and find Timber. The application's been absolutely terrible. I saw people on social media blaming David Raya. What the fuck? But anyways, we will learn from the first goal we conceded. It's the quality of the opposition, and sometimes you have to applaud that. Probably saving face. I reckon Magalhaes just put his hands up and said, you know what, my bad, guys, I fucked up. Is what it is. And he's bigged up Declan Rice. I mean, there's nothing. What more can you sit here and say about Declan Rice? Seriously, there's nothing more you can say. Gets goals, defends, ask him to play right back. He plays right back, whether he's fully fit or not, does a madness. What more can you say about Declan Rice? They've tried to gaslight us not to rate him. But the way, do you know what? The way they talk about certain things about Arsenal in reality is very different. But it is what it is, man. This is why we just need to win that trophy. Declan Rice was struggling the last few days, but pushed and made himself available. He played 96 minutes, scored 2 goals. Some of you didn't want to play Declan and was one of the best players on the pitch. That is the mentality we need from all of us. The ones who came in did really well. That is what we need. All the players are really consistent, and it was against a team difficult to beat. What else has been said? What's Rice said? I've been in situations before where I've scored 1 in a game and wanted to score another, and it hasn't happened, but now it has. We are going to need everybody chipping in at different points, so I'm happy to help the team. Fair enough. And we can't be complacent. Arteta said, we're still in January. We have 9 games this month, so we'll go game by game. Very wise words from both of them, really and truly. What else has been said from Arteta here? Yes, for me, the ones that we have are the best. Declan is constantly adding things to his game. He's constantly adding to his role in the team. I don't see where he can stop because he can still improve a lot in areas he wants to improve. He's such a pivotal player for us. Every hour for him was important to be able to be available today. We didn't know for how long he could play for. So in the manner that he competed, played, and on top of that scored 2 goals, I think it was outstanding and a really big message to the team. I don't think Declan Rice will do anything bigger in my mind, yeah, than him in the tunnel at the Bernabeu. Mentality monster, bro. He's a leader, fam, man. Big up Redknapp for that. It's don't like lead by example. Odegaard's the captain, and you see, no one cares about. No one's doing the armband thing now. Everybody just stand up to be counted and fucking put performances in that warrant this shirt. This shirt is massive. This badge is heavy. We have no divine right to win every game. Winning, losing, drawing, it comes with football. But what is unacceptable is not giving maximum effort, and I can't accuse a single Arsenal player for that. So he was disappointed not to play against Villa. Right, it's even mad to remind myself Declan didn't play against Villa. He really wanted. He tried in the morning. He was nowhere near a possibility. He wanted to train the next day. It wasn't a possibility. Until the last minute, I asked him before Bournemouth, how are you feeling? He said, I'm in. And he showed that he was big time in. Fair enough, man. I mean, I don't need to hear nothing from non-Arsenal people. Big up Paul Merson. What has he said? He is an Arsenal man, though. Arsenal seem to grind teams down. They did it against Villa last week. They did it today. Second half, they had more composure. The squad is so strong. The 3 subs that came on, it reminds me of Alex Ferguson's squads that United of old. It wasn't vintage, but what can you say? You should enjoy it. It's a big football result. Games like this are defining moments. It puts so much pressure on City. I used to watch all the games if you're an Arsenal player. If you want City to get beat against Chelsea, it helps. I know people say worry about ourselves, but you worry less if other teams are losing. Last August, if you had said Arsenal would be 7 points clear of Man City and City's game in hand is at home to Chelsea, you take that every day of the week. That Chelsea are gonna get spanked. They just got to keep going game by game. The games go very quickly, and before you know it, you're in March and you're in the last 8 games, and then it starts. That's when me personally, I'm taking stock in what other teams are doing. Those last 8 games, Man City will be thinking if we can get to within 3 points of Arsenal with 3 games to go, 7 games to go, apologies, we'll fancy ourselves very strongly. If it's 6 or 7, I don't see it. And to be fair, unfortunately, we have crumbled before, so we need to show they can't. You got to add some doom to the post-match review. They're going to say you're a top Gooner. since this talk thing happened. I'm just a balanced Gooner, man. I'm just myself. DJ Den's one love. I'm just myself. It's always a Spaniard's fault for some people. It's just lazy analysis, man. But you know what? People are going to do what they want. Tab police always get on to me. Are you seeing the tabs closing? 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 This is therapeutic, actually. I must admit. Click, click. Arsenal's highest scoring centre back in Premier League history. I don't know who that is. I refuse to say his name. He was a twat, but he had 12 goals for us. He's an ex-Chelsea centre half. Vermaelen had 13. Magalhaes is on 20. Koscielny's on 22. I don't think I need to ask the question, but it goes without saying, right? Magalhaes is going to overtake Koscielny at some point, bearing in mind he signed a 5-year deal. It's a massive result, said Declan Rice. It's a massive win. It's a really tough place to come. We lost it last season. It was difficult the season before, so we knew what we're in for today. The manager made us well aware of that after not the best start. Then to show our character again and come back was massive. And to win 3-2 in the end was a massive result. He said he was fuming not to be involved against Villa. But to miss that game was annoying. To come back today and help the team and score 2, I think the fans will be really happy. I'm really happy myself that could help out because the team's special. We're all chipping in together. I'm sure good things will happen. On Odegaard, he said he's so intelligent. I mean, the way he feeds passes for you. The second one, the way he played it through to Bukayo. There aren't many players in the world who can play those passes. He heard me. He was going to shoot, but he set it back. And I was so happy because the more he assists for us, our teammates, the more he scores, the more he's firing. It's going to help us do good things. On GYOKERES, I think we've spoke about this before already, people, but he mentioned the flick and whatnot and how it was a pivotal moment. But at the minute, defenders in the Premier League want to be able to stop GYOKERES because he's one of the best strikers in the world. Trust me, he's doing incredibly for us. We wouldn't be where we are without him. Fair enough, man. So a good day for Declan and his teammates, and one that was made even more memorable for him by our travelling supporters, premiering a new chant for him to the chant of "That's the way I like it." I'm really happy with that. The fans are amazing away from home as always. They travel, they pay all their hard-earned money, and to start the new year off with a win and to make them happy is what we do it for, you know. We know at Arsenal the fans are what we want to achieve for them. So we're trying to keep pushing and doing that. Fair enough, man. I don't think you can say anything there. What's the gaffer said? On the full-time whistle being blown during Bournemouth's attack, I have to judge a lot of things. I prefer not to make a comment there, but I understand. Bro, that ain't got nothing to do with us. We'd be doing the same because, again, Bournemouth players, everybody's going mad. We'd be doing the same. It is what it is. On scoring straight after halftime often, try to learn from what happened in the first half and what the things we have to tweak to improve and what the opportunities and then the players to recognize and to try to implement it. That's all we have to do. I think it's really important moment. You gather a lot of info. You have a moment to breathe, to reflect, and to make decisions and try to pass the messages that we believe are important and relevant to help us win. On Declan Rice, I really love today the next step of the team in terms of individual personality and presence. I mean, to be fair, Magalhaes and Declan Rice, arguably between them, many people want them as captains. We're not going to have that conversation, but it doesn't surprise me that they've both stood up to be counted when adversity's banged on our door. I think what Gabriel Magalhaes has done after making a big mistake to concede, the way he reacted to that, the way he played afterwards, the way he transmitted energy after that was remarkable. And Declan, another one, every hour for him was important to be able to be available today. We didn't know for how long. So in the manner that he competed, played, and on top of that, scored 2 goals. I think it was outstanding and a really big message for the team. On talking to him about his goal scoring habits. Yes, not chipping in. To chip in, you have to do a lot of things. First of all, you have to get into those positions. GYOKERES, it's going to happen if you get in those areas. He has the ability when he gets into those positions to put the ball in the net. He's done it in a very similar way in both actions, and he's very consistent there. On examples of our players responding well to setbacks in the past, it's not just Gabriel who's responded in the past. You've seen it happen with Saka, who's made mistakes, and then to score in the same game. Gabby himself in the full up game with a Mitrovic mistake. I think they mean Fulham game. I assume there it says full up. What is it individually about the players that shows that resilience to turn around and to turn those mistakes into big moments? Well, this is part of football. It's about how you react to the next action. You need to have a very short memory to be at the very top constantly with a positive action. It happens the same way because there's another one that is the most important one. But today, especially when you can see the goal after that, it's really tough to do mentally, especially with what is at stake in every game. So I'm very, very impressed with what he's done. On whether Rice is one of the best midfielders in the world. For me, yes. For me, the ones that we have are the best. Declan is constantly adding things to his game. He's constantly adding things to his role in the team. I don't see where he can stop because he can still improve in a lot of areas. He wants to improve. He's a pivotal player for us. I think we've gone over a couple of these. We definitely have gone over that. On Declan Rice setting goals for the season, I think we sit down together and set goals. Setting goals is not enough. You need a plan to implement and make it happen. He's extremely consistent in everything that you ask him to do and everything he really wants to do. That's what makes the difference. First of all, he has the ability and qualities to achieve that for sure. But then you need the consistency to do it. He's doing it every single day, and you see that kind of performance. Remember, they compared him to Caicedo. Funny, neither do I. I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. Yes, because as you said, it demands a lot of energy, a lot of desire, a lot of focus, and we have to do it at this moment. I think we have 9 games with everything that we already played in the season, the last 2 months especially. That's a big ask. But when I see the involvement and the commitment of the players, we have to do it. Don't think anyone can disagree there, man. It's been a good day in it. And yeah, Bournemouth were fuming at full time, man. Absolutely fuming. And you saw the post-game scenes. That's their business. We're told to let ref. Well, they're human. They make mistakes. Bukayo Saka for Arsenal, 145 GA, 77 goals, 68 assists. Not bad for a left back, eh? Again, that's the first game down of 2026, or better yet, January 2026. The 8th of January sees us play Liverpool. Then we've got Portsmouth away. Then we've got Chelsea away. Then we've got Nottingham Forest away. Then we've got Inter Milan away. We're not at the Emirates for a minute, innit? Then on the 25th, we're back for Manchester United at the Emirates. Then we've got Karat at home as well before we end the month with Leeds away. How many W's, people? It's a big ask, man. Arteta and the players, we're going to have to box smart. We're going to have to all earn our salary. Bournemouth had 15 shots against Arsenal. Only Manchester United with 22 have had more shots in the Premier League game against the Gunners this season. Both lost. Ah, well, who cares? We can throw punches. We can get hit as well. Light work. I can't lie. Cooper's a quality player in it. What a find that was from Bournemouth. I mean, if you're interested in transfer news nonsense, Arsenal have made a 60 million euro offer to sign Real Madrid star in January. Real Madrid are not planning to be busy this month, but that may change depending on how situations play out. One of those involves Rodrigo, who continues to be linked with a move away from the Bernabeu. Rodrigo is currently in talks to change agency. Has had a difficult season until now. Although he has re-established himself as a star in recent weeks, nevertheless, that has not stopped him being shown, not stopped interest being shown in his services. At least 2 clubs are prepared to move for him during the winter transfer window. According to Sport, Arsenal are one of those clubs keen on Rodrigo, with the Premier League leaders having offered 60 million euros for the Brazil international. They see him as a level raiser in Mikel Arteta's squad, where there have been struggles on the left wing for the least 12 months. Arsenal are not alone in their plans to sign Rodrigo this month, with the report also confirming that El Hilal are also prepared to offer 60 million euros to get a deal done. The Saudi Pro League side would offer a much higher financial package to the player himself, which could tempt him away from the Premier League. Real Madrid unlikely to sell mid-season. Arsenal and El Hilal may well be very interested in signing Rodrigo, but Real Madrid will have the final say. Their plan is for no offers to be considered, especially given that the 24-year-old is back to being a key player for Xabi Alonso. Their stance may change in the summer, but if Rodrigo continues his excellent recent form, it'd be no surprise to see Real Madrid close the door on his sale. He's proven himself to be a valuable player, and if that continues to be the case, letting him go would not be in their best interest. And we're also linked with Arda Güler, which we covered earlier, people. Silly season, really, like silly season. Like, if we just go on some random transfer websites, like we'll see more silly stuff, in my humble opinion. What's this? You get the point, man. We'll see. Like, let's just type in Arsenal transfer news. Because we consistently get linked with Arda Güler, Rodrigo, every now and again, Rafael. Yildiz name has probably been peddled, not just with us, but with Man United and Chelsea and whatnot. Every now and again, Kareem Adeyemi. I can't say I sit here and believe anything. Stranger things have happened in football, but really, Rodrigo, World Cup year, a lot of football to be played for Real Madrid. As that article said, after waiting to get his opportunity in their first team, he's finally got it. It's not going to end now, is it? See, look, we're being linked with Kareem Adeyemi. It's getting nonsensey, man. It's getting there's a lot of nonsense. There's a lot of nonsense. Liverpool are actually linked with Jurriën Timber. Let's keep winning. Bun City and everyone else. Ref was awful. Many dodgy calls, but we made it happen, man. We made it happen. Sketchy ref today. I checked the betting markets. Cole Palmer, 88th minute winner, and knee slide in front of City fans at his return to the Etihad, praying into existence. I'd rather City win, man. DG, what generation of RAM is your PC? DDR4 or DDR5? Yeah, come on. I don't know that. I don't know that, my boy. Man of the match, Rice, without a doubt. I think he had a great second half, and obviously he got the goals, man. But I do feel Odegaard was head and shoulders above a lot of man in that first half. Chelsea could do us a favour tomorrow. They're getting spanked, man. They're getting spanked, man. That's still a lot of tabs for most people. Most man aren't seeing more than 10 tabs, especially with laptops. Scam purchase, by the way, running about the place. Why is a laptop a scam purchase? Get the likes up. I'd rather a draw. I mean, listen, if City draw or lose, great stuff in it, but I can't. I'd rather Chelsea lose, man. I don't like Chelsea. We're not Chelsea fans. We're not Chelsea fans. So, I'd call it childish. Call it what you want. Yeah, man. I just, yeah. That's where I'm at with it. That's where I'm at with it. Is anything else? Rice stretches himself to the limit. It's just bare Declan Rice praise and Rodrigo links, if you believe that, people. It's nice to actually watch match of the day, man. It's nice to start 2026 in this way. Big up yourself, P. Big up yourself, man. Big up yourself. With that being said, though, man, it's late. Why keep you lot up? I want to shower, eat, and go to my bed, man. So, yeah, on that note, before I go live, just cover the post-reaction stuff. Big up you lot who have been here. Smash the like button, subscribe. Happy New Year as well, people. Leeds United, Manchester United kicks off at 12:30. We'll be live from 12:20. We'll also be doing a watch along for Chelsea, Man City. But other than that, stay safe, stay blessed. One love. Like